remember the story? Hunter Biden had a baby with that woman, London Roberts. Well, London Roberts has written a new book, and it's going to come out at the time of the DNC. And it's called Out of the Shadows, My Life Inside the Wild World of Hunter Biden. The press release says the memoir contains revelations that could impact the outcome of the 2024 election. And the publisher apparently is somebody who's aligned with Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
No wonder the Biden administration is freaking out.
Yeah.
One of the other opponents, RFK Jr., his super PAC is run by this guy who owns Sky Horse Publishing, and he's agreed to publish her book during the DNC.
Well, at least his political opponent is allowing them to do a true story and not Russia disinformation. We already know that he wasn't claiming Navy. The administration had to be shamed into acknowledging their granddaughter.
Finally.
Took years. And this young lady said that she knows that her grandfather is the president of the United States. She already is aware of it. The poor girl doesn't even have Secret Service protection. All the rest of the grandkids are surrounded by Secret Service. That just shows you, Mr. Compassion in Chief, how much he thinks of her, and I think it's pretty sad.
She didn't even get the stocking on the chimney
and it's
at
not
Christmas
the child's
time.
fault.
No, it's not.
If it's your son's child, you recognize that child as your grandchild.
So the book is coming out.
Right. So this is the question that Peter brought up yesterday to KJP, and she really embraced it. Listen.
Coming out this summer by London Roberts. According to the press release, the book is about protecting the long unacknowledged grandchild of the sitting president of the United States. Do you know if President Biden has met that grandchild yet?
I don't have anything to share.
That is so embarrassing. How do you not know? You don't have any comment on that? It's his granddaughter, for God's sake.
She knows the answer. It's no.
I think the answer must be no, because you would say the normal response would say, he has a great relationship with his grandchild, Navy. And he embraced all of his grandchildren. The book is called Out of the Shadows, My Life Inside the Wild World of Hunter Biden.
Yeah, cooking crack. She talks about it. She was the chief chef, it looks like. I would say this, too. President Biden's got to keep his lid on. It's about to explode. That's why he went and visited the widow of Beau Biden, who was the girlfriend of Hunter Biden. She's going to testify in the gun case. She was the one who threw the gun in the dumpster, right?
Yep.
So felony gun charges case is June 3rd in a few days. Tax fraud case was supposed to be the end of June, and that's now September. So Trump's on trial now. Hunter's about to be on trial soon.
Stay tuned. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.